major role in everyone's life. Each one of them having two wheelers, and if it is a micro family, they have a four wheeler. Even the middle class family are owning a four wheeler. In olden days, having a four wheeler in their home, it's a very big pride, but now it is becoming a common thing. So out of 10, minimum 8 houses are having four wheelers. So the topic of today's discussion is the vehicle has been increased tremendously in count. So what will be the adverse effect of those increased vehicle count? So obviously it will be a pollution. So now we will discuss what are the adverse effect of those increased count in vehicles, especially the IC engines. What will be the remedy of it? So I welcome you all for put forth your points related to this topic. Thank you.
One of the major problem with the IC engine is air pollutions. So petrol and diesel, it causes some harmful gases like carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, and soot. So this is being affected to the environment and also to the public. So these pollutants, it cause the respiratory issues, heart disease, and also cancer at sometimes. Despite the influence, these gases it still emit the greenhouse gas. It emits greenhouse gas, and also even though there are some improvements, the IC engines are termed as the urban pollution. Adding to that, the second big issue is fuel dependency. India's most input 80% of crude oil. It puts huge strain of our economy. Whenever global oil prices go up and transport economic is high. So nowadays fuel cost is becoming more high, so that we are seeking to IC engine. We are building a foundation of causes collapse when alternative like hybrid and electric vehicles is more sustainable.
So the another drawback of the IC engines, they require high maintenance because there are many moving parts in the IC engines. They are called as spark plug, injector, shaft, and so many. Each part requires separate maintenance. They want to be in regular maintenance. So based on that, there also been an oil changes and coolant checking. Based on it, there will be an cost also vary. While comparing with hybrid vehicles, we can be there should be less maintenance, and it is more durable when compared to IC engines. And the hybrid vehicles reduce the stress by sharing the load with the IC engine, so it is more efficiency than IC engine.
We must consider the long-term usage. The IC engines release the CO2 in the atmosphere. Literally, the CO2 appears on the atmosphere, leads to the global warming. Since the IC engines emits the overrated of pollution, in case it melts the glacier in the oceans related to the Antarctica and nearer places to the world, and it leads to the rising of sea levels. So we are using the electric and hybrid vehicles to use. They are very good in very good pollution and make the energy efficient for usage. They are less pollution and harm ecosystem. Electric and hybrid vehicle helps in emission and promotes the vehicles helps to reduce emission and promotes sustainability.
Exactly, let's talk about energy efficiency. IC engine can only produce 25 to 30 percentage of fuel using its actual energy, and the rest of the others are simply wasted by of other vibration, noise, and heat. While in electrical and also during idling and also in traffic, the IC engine simply running its fuel by in the traffic by simply running the engine, and also that's a pure wastage. Electric motor, uh, electric motor are for more efficiency. It has an efficiency above 90 percentage, and also including saving energy that hybrid system can also produce an regenerative braking, so that can save energy that IC engine simply throws away.
So students, you have discussed so many problems related to the IC engines, such as high maintenance cost, more number of discrete components, then high tail pipeline emissions, then the reliability on fossil fuels. So like that, you have listed out so many drawbacks. So these drawbacks has to be addressed immediately because we are in the verge of extinction of fossil fuels. So within 2030, the fossil fuels may not be available all over the world because the limited fossil fuels only available. So we have been extensively using those fossil fuels for past 40 to 50 years. So we have to find an alternative solution for it. The solution is the electric vehicles. The electric vehicles gives a very good reliability in terms of driving and the zero tail pipeline emissions, less maintenance. But only thing is it can't give a long run as such you go in the IC engines. If in IC engines per day you can able to cover even 1000 kilometers without any hurdles. Only thing is you have to refuel it. But that is not in the case of electric vehicles. Normal electric vehicles can run up to 300 kilometers per charge. So if you want to make it as a longer range, then you have to go for an alternative one, that is hybrid electric vehicles. That is the future which avails now. Because with the help of the hybrid concept, we can make the electric vehicle to run in a long range. That hybrid electric vehicle will take the advantages of both IC engines and the electric vehicles. So partly it will run as an electric vehicle, partly it run as an IC engines. So the battery can charge itself during the running time itself. So it can yield high amount of efficiency than electric vehicles. So my suggestion is the future of the commutation or transport will be the hybrid vehicles in terms of small segment cars or mid-range or even buses. The hybrid vehicle will be the future of transportation. Thank you for your patient listening. We'll be discussing another interesting topic related to electric vehicle in the upcoming.